YouTube? You are watching The Last Tenshin Warrior. My name is Jaime Calderon, and I want to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos, sharing my videos, and liking them. And today, we are going to show you a little bit, we're going to show you Nikkyo. And show you a couple different variations from Nikkyo. But the main thing is I want to show you from Nikkyo going into something else. Whether it be Kotegaishi or Yubitori or something like that. So, but I'm going to show you also different variations of doing the Nikkyo in relation to where my elbow is and to my wrist from here. So, with that, there's a couple of things I wanted to also share with you too and talk about. I think it's very, very important. In my opinion, I think Aikido is for everyone. I really do. I think Aikido is one of the best martial arts. I've always said this because because Aikido allows you to be able to deal with all aspects of life. So, for instance, you know, not everybody wants to train really, really hard and maybe do in respect to what we're doing on this part of it. On the other side, there are some people that don't want to do so much of a soft style of Aikido or the dance-like of Aikido, but there are people that do. And maybe some people aren't looking for the self-defense aspect of that. There are a lot of schools that I see that are not really tailored to that. But there's other schools that are very strong on the spiritual side. And I have to say, you know, my school, you know, it's not all just hard. That to me is very unbalanced. My school's very spiritual, and that's one of the reasons why I got into Aikido. And but I just don't go to extremes of one side to the other. I think there's got to be a balance. And the same thing with all technique. You know, it's not about forcing something to happen. It's allowing things to happen naturally. And how does that happen? It happens by allowing yourself to be able to train in honesty in your training and to be creative. I think that's the number one and most important thing that you want to do in any of your training is to be very, very, very creative. But like I've said, I think Aikido is for everyone. And if you want the physical part of Aikido, meaning something that's actually going to work, that's going to help you, then you have to search for that. You have to find a school that's going to provide that for you. And sometimes it may involve training with that school for a little bit to kind of see what they're doing. And if you want something more on the spiritual side or whatever that may be, it's just, you got to, you know, Sensei, I remember Sensei told me one time, don't spend, you know, 5 or 10 years looking for that perfect martial art. Spend that time looking for that right teacher. And if you find that right teacher, I'm pretty sure you're going to find that right art that's going to fit for you. So know what you want, you know, and train. Sometimes you may not know right away, but you know, after a while, you're going to say, you know what, I like this dance-like movement here, but I need something a little bit more that's going to protect me or protect my family. And then you got to look for that. I think Aikido is very, very powerful. I think there's a lot of other martial arts that are very, very powerful. But remember, it's not the martial art, it's the practitioner. So everyone has their faults and their weaknesses, and if you don't, you know, work on those, then obviously what you're doing is not going to grow. So I just wanted to share that with you. I think there's some great martial artists out there. I think there's some great schools out there. You just have to find those. As far as what we're doing in Tenshin Aikido, or Aikido basically, but we say Tenshin Aikido. I do want to give a shout out to some very, very good friends of mine. Patrick Sensei over in France and his daughter, Letitia, great, great people. And anybody in France that wants to learn kind of what we're doing in Aikido, under Chico and Sacramento, that's probably the best place that you're going to find over there in that area. Great people, just great people to be able to work with. They really are. As far as here in the U.S., you know, you guys come to Chico, come to Sacramento. You know, there's a few people out there in the United States that are doing something. Don't know to what degree that they're doing it or where they've learned it from, but, you know, you can find some places else other than here, out in other areas in the U.S. So thank you again for watching, and we're going to show you some Nikkyo. Here we go. Start showing you a little bit of Nikkyo from a couple of, we're mainly going to do it from a cross hand grab, from the same side grab. But I'm going to show you some techniques of going into it. I'm going to break down the Nikkyo a little bit. So we have Kevin here. We're going to start off on Kosadori. From a cross hand grab, he's going to come and grab here. We go into Kotagaishi. So what's happening? From here I move. Okay? And the reason why I'm moving off this line a little bit is because I want the attacker, he's going to come and grab. So he's going to come and grab at this point here, or whatever that may be. As soon as I move, that shifts his angle of attack. It throws him off balance a little bit. So in this particular thing, as he's coming, I don't want to stay here, boom, and then try to do this technique. I want to, from here, move a little bit. And as I move, my hand comes over the top. It doesn't go like this. It basically comes in this direction, no thumb. Because if I grab him with my thumb, he grabs me with his thumb, and basically, he's attacking me, I'm attacking him. So I want to come into this position here. From here, you can move, Kotagaishi, whatever you want to do. Here, you don't have to move all the way around. You can turn this around here and move. This is more like eating meat, entering. Again, Nikkyo. Another area from here. Yubitori. Turning this down. So you're not going here and relaxing this. I'm still pushing up this way, and I'm going down. From here. So, get right here so we can move. So he's coming. I'm in this position here. Okay? Turn. Kaite nage. And I'm always positioning myself so that he can't grab me. Okay. Again, we're here. Nikkyo. Move over. Sonkyo. I always usually use my foot. I grab. From here, this is what I wanted to show, is this cut. We'll turn this way a little bit. From here, I cut, and I move. Nikkyo. Okay? All from Nikkyo into a Sonkyo. This cut isn't like this, because that's not how you use the bokken. The bokken is just a cut. And I cut down with both hands. From here. Cut. And it's going towards this area. This is my cut. Into here. We're here. Nikkyo. Into this position. From here. Ikkyo. Goes right into that. And always positioning myself to be on this side of him. I move. Elbow. Always controlling the elbow. People ask me, well, what happens if the guy's really strong, you can't get this up here? Okay? Then you do something else. You just get out of that. But the thing is that the other variation I wanted to show you is elbow down. Because even there, he puts all his weight to stop me and push it down. He's not going to do that. It's not going to happen. Okay? But I can easily come up on top from here. Being like this is hard to do. I can't get this, I'm going to have to change. So, as he's coming to grab, I'm going to have my hand here. I can still cover and block, but I can get back into this position. What happens if his arm is straight? He's coming in and it's straight. Well, I can't do this because you have to have a 90. No, you don't. Because there's a 90 here. 2 90s, it works better in a sense because it's easier to work with. But here, I'm coming up and I'm making this way. I just made my own 90. Okay? Doesn't matter if his arm is straight. Doesn't matter if I'm on the ground. Doesn't matter if I'm here at this position like this. I can still get this technique. And I throw him over the top of me. Again, I can get it from here because I'm moving. If I'm stagnant, then he grabs harder. But remember, I'm moving this. I have a moving target in this position. It's nice and relaxed. I can't stay here. So I move. Here. He's coming to grab. Here's another one. So he's going to come and grab here and come around my neck to this position. Okay? So what I can do from here, he's coming around to do that, and I move into that. Okay? From there. But let's say he comes around and he's successful. This will be for another video. It doesn't matter because I am strong here. I hold here. I move. All from a cross-hand grab. Kosadori, meaning the crossover. He comes, crosses, katatori. He's crossing over from this position here. Okay? He has this arm, this hand. I move. Allows me to be inside, whatever I need. I always want to be close to him in this position. I'd rather be here. He has a hand, kosadori. Okay? We're in this position like this. I don't want to go this way because then I'm going to get my head locked in this way. I want to go, no matter how hard he pulls this way, I'm going to put my head back into him. I'm going to hook my hand back into him. And now I got another Nikkyo and a Sankyo at the same time. Katate from here. It's another one. Kaiten nage. I'm moving again. Okay, get in it locked in with my leg. Kaiten nage from that position here. Keeping the elbow down. How about this side? From here. If he tries to stop it, doesn't matter. Okay, because now if my elbow's down, I get this position here. I'm able to move. Okay, thank you for watching. This is Jaime, the Last Tenshin Warrior. Next time, we're going to show you, actually, we have Kevin up here. This is what we're going to show. I'm going to show you Ikkyo. We're going to go something from some very basic movement like we did. We're going to start from Nikkyo because this is where we were. From here, really basic Nikkyo to this part. Then we're going to show you from, let's go from a Kauski. He's going to punch. We're here. Really simple. We're just going to go slow. But other side, we're going to start from Ukinagashi from here. Moving and getting into a position. And we're going to do a few other different variations from that. So stay tuned and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much.